This is the NBA on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome, fans.
As
Wednesday
it is, we're to another association
it's Tim Duncan
game.
and the San Antonio Spurs up against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that's it for now. Let's send you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. Enjoy the first half. We'll see you soon.
We'll see if you enjoy.
And welcome everyone to another
As we are in Oklahoma
NBA
City,
2K Sports.
and this crowd is still pumped up for their team.
This is Kevin Harlan. And now time for the State Farm opening lineups. And the guys checking out Tony Parker here. What can we expect?
James Worthy
is
and
one of the best finishers in the league, and
Ronaldo.
particularly at that point guard spot. You know, with his speed and his ability to
Altman in
penetrate,
for the Spurs.
he's able to go into the teeth of the defense and either shoot that little floater or get all the way to the rim.
Well, he doesn't have to get all the way to the rim. He's got such a variety of shots in the lane area that really make him hard to defend and make him a really clutch player late in games. He gets into the lane and he's got all of the shots that allow him to score in there.
The Thunder enjoying this break from the road. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season. They lost the season series last year, winning 1 and losing 2.
Well, that was a great showing when these two clubs met in the playoffs last year. That was a big series victory for this team.
Dishes to Baldwin. Back to Parker, and he makes good on the layup. Parker's got
Tony
the game
Parker
going.
already.
Points in the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, that's a nice way for
That
his
was a
team
big,
to get
quick
started.
gut punch.
Yeah, really nice start for his team to get out in front here.
And the playoff series win, of course, came after a regular season where they actually, lost the series.
Well, Kevin, you know that
He was
happens
still
in the
able to
regular
get it
season.
off.
You have some poor showings against the team during the regular season, and you can still come back at them full speed ahead when the stakes are highest in the playoffs.
Ginobili outside. Good luck. And it's good in the assist by Parker.
Ronald.
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Atlanta Hawks.
And the opponent's shooting percentage is what stood out to me in that game. You can't give up so many easy looks and expect to win.
Yeah, it was an emotionless performance, Steve. That's the way I describe it. I mean, they basically laid down, rolled over defensively.
Kevin Durant.
And Kevin Durant, a deadly offensive weapon, and he's only getting better. Last season, a career high in field goal percentage, just a hair under 50%.
Here's Duncan, and that one's good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Westbrook up top, launches it. Another miss by Westbrook. You know, Steve, you mentioned that field goal percentage for Kevin Durant. What do you think the difference has been for him?
Well, for one thing, he's getting more and more shots closer to the basket. He's getting a little more judicious with the three-point attempt. As he gets stronger with his age and added weight, I think he's going to play closer to the rim more.
First foul on OKC tonight.
Spins to the middle, and another basket for San Antonio.
4 straight makes out the gate. That's a
He's
sweet
already
start.
in a
The
groove.
Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Durant's got 5 points so far.
It's going in
The Spurs
tonight.
have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Boy, the Spurs were a force last year. In part, it was because of their play.
Whoa.
Different teams seem to know how important road games are, and they were able to get the job done away from home.
Flawless alley-oop that time. That's some real stylish basketball there.
Almost looks like a play they've been rehearsing for a while.
Well, that's the beauty of the alley-oop. It appears that way, but really it's just timing and sort of a innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
And the older a team is like the Spurs, Steve, the easier it seems to be for them to get wins away from home, just because they have rattled it seems like by a big crowd away from home.
Well, and the Spurs closed out the season on the tear with their road break, Kevin. They ended with the best road record in the West and the second best in the entire league at 22-11.
And they are calling to home right now, scoring these buckets.
Ginobili against Harden, and that one's good. Ginobili's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. Outside, that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, plowing it down with both hands.
Now this guy, he is a superb finisher.
Yeah, he is an absolute force when he gets near the hoop.
The free throw drops from Ibaka.
I've just got to say this. I mean, the Thunder fans have really been spoiled.
That's a nice and one right there.
4 years in, and they've made the playoffs in all but the first season.
Harden the pass to Westbrook.
They look prepared tonight.
Well, he stepped up this quarter, providing a hot hand to help carry them offensively.
Now here's Parker. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Kicks it to Robinson. From deep, Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Back to Oklahoma City. He made the playoffs. One beat more often than not. And talk about winning over a city when they relocated Steve from Seattle. They have done that and more.
Well, that city has really embraced the franchise, Kevin, and it helps when you've got guys like Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook who are not only phenomenal players to watch, but really good people who the community can embrace. So I think the love affair between the team and the community will last a long time. Field goal percentage shooting to this point. They're really knocking down their shots.
Yeah, a hot start offensively has them in full control here. They're in the driver's seat, no doubt.
Parker kicks to Robinson. Stop the run, and that is good.
David Robinson.
Well, Thunder head coach Scott Brooks had some pretty good days in his NBA career. Actually went undrafted out of UCLA.
Of course, as it is, the legend still filling out his team.
And then, like, I think 8 or 9 years, he ended up winning a title.
Oh. Oh, wow, they got him that time.
Spurs trail by 8. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
He kicks it to Ginobili. Robinson a screen on Hart. And Ginobili. Here we go. It's stolen by Ibaka. Worthy with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Back to Harden. Well, you mentioned Coach Brooks and his background as a point guard. You see a lot of former point guards, I think, Steve, becoming head coaches.
Yeah, it's true, Kevin. You think about the guys who have had to lead teams as point guards. It's a natural transition for them to go into coaching. They're used to directing traffic. They're used to kind of figuring things out during a game, so they have to think their way through a contest. So, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that point guards sometimes make good coaches. Well, you know, the Spurs
They get the second personal foul
beyond the Tim Duncan era
on the team.
But Duncan keeps on ticking. He just keeps playing at a very high level. And as long as he does that, San Antonio will be tough to beat.
First free throw is good. And going back to Tim Duncan and San Antonio, Clark, even if
both teams definitely it's early,
does seem to
but you could tell
just through his power and his will.
Well, there's something about presence, and that's really what a superstar player like Duncan can do for you, Kevin. Even if he plays into his 40s, I just can't imagine the Spurs not being competitive with him on their roster.
I agree.
Well, it's interesting.
James Harden with some moves.
And now it's to the point where every year the expectations are for the Thunder to pretty much get out of the West and maybe win the championship. Not easy to play with that kind of burden.
And San Antonio calls the first time out of the game. Last season, though, when you talk about the Thunders have to be pleased with what they were able to accomplish.
And Kevin, you know, with the way the Thunder played in the postseason, it was obvious that the expectations didn't bother them at all.
And while I'm sure there's some disappointment that they weren't able to win at all, losing to the Heat in 5 in a series where Oklahoma City was actually favored, I think in the big picture you have to appreciate how far they've come in such a short time. The future, obviously, very bright in OKC. Both sides really coming out of the gate firing here.
Guys, they look like they were raring to go in this one. A lot of offense early on.
James Harden looking like he's ready for some offensive plays tonight.
And David Robinson pulls it down.
The lights go off.
I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Parker gets it to go. Parker's got 6.
And that's his game right there. The determination to get to the bucket. You gotta love the mindset.
Harden outside. Feeds it to Westbrook. Over Parker. They go on the assist by Harden. 8 points for Russell Westbrook.
Just adds to what has already been a great day for him.
Ginobili kicks to Robinson. Parker. He's covered by Westbrook. Money shot. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Robinson.
Tony Parker
That's now 8 points for Parker.
letting him know his presence tonight
How does he have?
in the
He's making
conference.
right shots, guys. I mean, he's making it happen 4 for 4 from the field and just taking good shots.
Here's Harden. Gets it to go. Harden's got 8 points. Spurs trail by 7.
You know, James Harden has started to draw comparisons to Manu Ginobili for his ability to really do it
Coach
all.
talking to Parker,
Drive, create, and of course,
and Tony Parker scores it for
that
him.
helps too.
He's got the firepower, feeling the rhythm here, going 5 for 5 so far.
Yeah, everything seems to be working. He's in a nice groove.
Worthy dishes to Westbrook. Over Parker. Westbrook. That time on the assist from James Worthy. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, guys, you look at that James Harden Ginobili comparison, and they both can really run the pick and roll effectively. They're slashers, they're smart, they can shoot for 3, they've got the mid-range to pull up. I think Harden still has a ways to go defensively
Spurs in
to
a
be
spurt.
on Manu's level, but he's making strides there as well.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Of
You
making
know,
points.
sometimes teams don't age gracefully, and when your stars start to age, all of a sudden the team goes south. But the Spurs are very high level of play, even with Ginobili and Duncan getting older.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
Maybe I'll use a different term. This game ain't over yet.
Here is Cook. Last game we saw him score 14. Screen by Perkins. Here's Maynard, covered by Mills. Cook kicks to Jones. He feeds it to Cook. Back to Jones. Blocked.
And that was good battle right there.
Here's Blair. And the rejection by Perkins. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain.
And Perkins is still on the court. He may not be at the starting position during this home game.
And San Antonio with the change here too. Daniel Green, who's checked in for Gary Neal.
Pretty big decision on him playing still.
Green left side. Blair up top. There's the pass to Mills. Shoots over Maynard. And it's slammed in by Splitter.
Well, until recently, he was one of the top big men in Europe. Now in the NBA, he's really showing what he's got at both ends of the floor. An active big man, he can run the floor, rebound, block shots, and score a little bit as well.
Yeah, you know, a mobile 7-footer with a good basketball IQ. He's a factor on the offensive board. Losing that box score with their second chance pass. Maynard kicks to the beat. A timely screen gave us step, but he took it all the way. And the Thunder lead by 5. Goes with it. The dish to Blair. Over at the beat. Blair can't hit.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish.
Huge play.
Maynard the pass to Cook. Over Green, and it's Cook missing. Spurs trail by 5. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
As it is, I've known Dewan from being in videos in my city.
Oklahoma City's gone 1-2 from long
And I've heard from high school about
It's blocked.
him playing league basketball.
Gone 0-2 from deep. Here's Mills. True on the 14-footer. Mills has got his first basket of the night.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft.
He set the pick. Maynard dishes to Collison. Passes it to Cephalosha. Cook for 3. That's good. There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Mills. That is good.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
The Thunder leading by 4. Now Maynard. He dishes it to Cook. To the inside. And stolen by Blair. Outside, Green. And there's the feed to Split. Dishes it to Mills. Pass to Blair. Kicks it to Mills. Blair, the screen. Shot's good by Mills. Now just a 2-point Thunder lead.
He's been ready to roll offensively at the beginning of this game. He looks smooth out there.
They're doing great with their offensive potential. Both teams fired up.
Outside, Green. This one for 3. Good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
What a quick response. Give up a 3, get a 3.
Close shot from behind court.
All right, first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Thunder lead by 2. Stay with us as we get
For them to only be down by 2 in the first quarter. Highest scoring first quarter, too. This is going to be interesting to see which team will take a win.
Next Sunday, Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks take on Chris Bosh and the Miami Heat live from American Airlines Arena. You don't want to miss it.
You can call me Caesar, in a dark Caesar. Please follow the leader, so everything we are like a.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
It was pretty impressive the way they moved the ball, made the extra pass, and found open shooters that whole quarter.
Yeah, it's been a complete team effort out there. Great to watch.
So with Durant sitting on the bench,
James Worthy.
Brooks has out there. Worthy out there with Dick Collison. And there's Daquan Cook. Then there's Hasheem Thabeet. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. From the sideline.
Oh, he does the crossover, but he still deflects it while being on the ground. Both for offense and defensive play, still scores.
20 points, 11 boards. If he keeps that up, he could be a household name. But he says the pronunciation of his first name is closer to.
All right, who is for the Spurs this season? Because Tony is pumped tonight.
He's the only linguist on the team, Kevin.
Nice stuff, Doris. Thank you.
Well, I guess being French, he knows how to smooth those consonants out.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. Then for the Spurs, Splitters checked in for Blair. Gary Neal comes in for Mono Ginobili. This Mills in for Tony Parker. Jackson kicks to Mills. Splitter. He's against Perkins. For the 3. Shots good by Mills.
Patrick Mills, and they take the lead.
Mills has got 9. Oklahoma City trailing.
Well, I love watching Greg Popovich coach. He's such an amazing guy, has a great feel for his players.
Eric Maynard gets some points.
And one thing about Pop, he cares about you as an individual. Beyond basketball, he genuinely cares about you and your family. And the players feel that. That's why they play so hard.
Guys, no one team.
Boris Diaw was wide open there. Big mistake.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. And as Rasheed Wallace once said, both teams playing hard, my man.
Durant Shot is blocked. Jackson with it, and it's Harden picking him up. There's Neal with the three. Thunder with the rebound. Going back to Coach Popovich, those personal connections, Steve, you made with his players. Some coaches, don't want to go there. He does. He's not afraid at all to reveal a lot about himself.
I think relationships are really the key.
Splitter on Durant after that play.
Want somebody that they can really
The
talk
crew
to
gets the
and
lighting.
enjoy being around. Sometimes coaches are too distant from the players, but Popovich is the opposite. He wants everybody to know that they're part of the family, and he's in charge of the family, no doubt. And sometimes he could be a tough father.
Steven Jackson.
You feel great about being part of that unit. Been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint.
Things sounding and seeming pumped up.
Much resistance.
On the basket by Jones. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Now, when you look at how the Thunder play here at home, it's easy to see why the wins pile up year after year. I mean, this place is raucous.
Here's Splitter, and the Spurs scoring again. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Maynard. He passes it to Jones. Leads him in there. And he finishes nicely on the way.
Kendrick Perkins. And yes, they will be having his help from the bench this game.
Well, in the short span of their existence as the Oklahoma City Thunder,
It might be tough because if they do win,
that other teams all over the league,
the lineup should be
nobody wants to
interesting.
come in here and play this team.
Harden kicks to Durant. That's Thomas. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, for him, that finger roll is almost second nature. That's a tough shot for most players.
No one covered.
Steven
And
Jackson
the Spurs lead by 3.
letting the bench know he's got it from the 3.
Well, an ugly season for Steven Jackson last year. Unhappy that he didn't get a contract extension. Made that known both in Charlotte and New York. Did not play well. Ultimately traded to the Warriors and then the Spurs, and ended up back in the place where he won an NBA championship in 2003.
And here's Mills. He's got 11. On the wing, Steven Jackson. He kicks to Mills. Feeds to Diaw. He feeds it to Jackson. And Durant with the block.
Some of these players coming from championships.
Here's Maynard, covered by Mills. Durant attacking over Jackson. Durant gets it to go with the assist by Maynard. Maynard's got 4 assists in the game. And for Jackson, a season that had started out rough.
And nice playoff contention.
Contributing to a very good playoff
Thiago's-
season in the Spurs.
Yeah, well, he's a guy who can defend multiple positions. He understands the culture of the Spurs. He and Tim Duncan, surprisingly, are pretty close friends. He's a guy that gives you a lot of different elements. You're talking about versatility.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, a good way to get to the top of the Western Conference is that most wins will play other Western teams. Spurs did that with a great mark on the year.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Machine Thabit, who's checked in for Perkins. Allison comes in for Jones. And Daquan Cooks subbed in for James Harden. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pollard-Bey, he's checked in for Splitter. Duncan comes in for Boris Diaw. Paolo Balkan is checked in for Steven Jackson.
Tim Duncan gets a nice shot off.
We always hear about how tough and brutal the West can be, Steve, but the Spurs made it look so easy with how they handled their conference schemes.
Yeah, it was really shocking, Kevin. I mean, everyone knew the Spurs would be good, but not that good. They went 35-13 against other Western teams. And that winning percentage interconference is really what allowed them to get that number
Eric
1 seed
Maynard.
into the play. Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
And Neal kicks to Duncan. Easy shot, and it's San Antonio with another.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So shows you don't have to be in the rim.
Kevin Durant.
San Antonio leading. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Here's Neal, and the shot is good. Here's Maynard. The pass to Durant. 11 feet away. And again with the bucket.
My goodness, he's knocking down everything he looks at.
San Antonio's gone 1 or 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Neal kicks to Duncan with the fadeaway. Can't get it to go.
Can't get a much better look than that, though.
Sure can't. Not one you'd expect him to miss there.
It's Durant with the drive. Over Oakland. Durant, no good. The Spurs shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. Here's Blair.
Come on, Blair.
Well, you're not going to get a more high-quality look than that. Terrific offensive rebound there.
The dish to Cook. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Collison. On the rebound, next to second chance points. Collison's got his first bucket of the night. And Neal kicks to Baldwin. Takes the lead pass. Blair. Blocked.
Huge rejection.
San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain.
Collison on this defense.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. Number 1, the Spurs.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
From deep, Neal. Thunder with the rebound.
It was no choice. Everybody had to respect that play.
Pass it to Cook. Outside Durant. Like you talked about a back-and-forth game, this is the definition of
Yeah, no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first half.
And they had just established themselves at home.
Games you love. I mean, 2 good teams going head-to-head, even matchup. Both sides very competitive, on their toes tonight.
The beating, Blair.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
And a quick look at the year Tim Duncan had a year ago. 15th in blocks. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league as well. So,
Quick timeout.
a guy who had a lot of double-figure nights on the glass.
And looking back for a second at his block shots per game average, Steve, I mean, his low post defense was phenomenal. I mean, I love watching him operate down there defensively.
For Hashim Thabit. Worthy comes in for Nick Collison. Tabo Cephalosha has checked in for Daquan Cook. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Eric Maynard. Here's Diaw. That's good. It's Jackson with the assist that time. Diaw's got 4 points this quarter. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, as you know, this Oklahoma City Thunder team made
That was a nice play by San Antonio.
A great achievement for a team so young. And of course, they still have plenty of room to grow. One big area is improving their passing. Last season, they were dead last in the league in assists. A lot of one-on-one basketball making up their offense. Forward Nick Collison said, "What's going to make us an elite team is being able to play together to share the basketball." I think the higher we go in that statistic will be good for us. Being able to get more wins in a tough playoff series.
He's pumped
when the
tonight.
defense is really good. You have to be able to move the ball, and that's what we have to focus
Still
on.
retaining
Kevin,
focus.
they're trying to make a
Remaining
move in
is
that
focus.
direction.
Doris, we saw that in San Antonio in that series. It almost seemed like they started to incorporate some of the Spurs' great passing into their offense. Just getting better. Here's Ibaka. Hits the jumper. Ibaka's got 9.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Parker kicks to Jackson. Parker against Westbrook. Goes up on the high post. And again,
Tony Parker.
16 points for him.
And now 6 of their last 10 points from mid-range.
Yeah, jump shot really serving these guys pretty well.
Here's Westbrook. Spurs shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. And Ginobili, here we go. And that one's good.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
1:39 left here in the second.
Manu Ginobili, really one of the more unique players in the game.
Westbrook.
Angles that he takes on his drives that seems to confound defenders. He just finds a way to get to the rim anytime he wants.
Jackson dishes to Dion. Back to Jackson. To the paint. Open look. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Jackson. 8 points for Ginobili. That's a great point, Steve, about the angles. And talk about Ginobili getting inside. Of course, his skill of getting to the line is so huge. A big part of that effectiveness.
Yeah, he's a master at drawing fouls. There's no question about it. Being left-handed, lethal at driving from both sides of the floor makes him very capable of drawing fouls. Some would say even embellishing the fouls that he gets. That's a matter of opinion.
For the Thunder, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Ibaka. Jones comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harden in for Tavo Cephalosha. Splitter is checked in for the Spurs. Gary Neal comes in for Steven Jackson. Here's Parker on the money for
Tony Parker again.
Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot from the floor.
Worthy backing down. A 15-footer. Rebounded by the Spurs. Splitter's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, neither team has really gained an edge rebounding-wise here, and the score reflects that.
Well, if one team can start hitting the boards harder, I mean, it'll give them a good chance to pull away.
Here's Jones. Rebounded by the Spurs.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
Here's Neal. Westbrook with the nice D there. And we're 2 here and a good one. It's the Spurs up 5. Folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show at Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
All right, there is our first half.
Now, brought to you by Sprint.
As it is, I need to keep my focus
with an excellent game going on
and still be
in
for my
Oklahoma
team.
City.
So
At the
not as
midway point,
pumped,
the Spurs are playing well.
but still
The
am.
NBA pecking order still being determined. They're looking to get over 500 and to stay there. Everything is going right for Tony Parker all over the court against this Thunder defense. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. And for the Thunder, it's been all hustle. Their great passing has been fun to watch, keeping the ball moving and picking apart that D. We've seen Kevin Durant having a superb game. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field, shooting in the high 60s. That's big-time bucket buy-in. Let's start by looking at seeing what's on tap in the NBA. It'll be the Hawks against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. That one tips off at 6:30 Eastern. And one game also on the docket. It'll be the Raptors out at Air Canada Center against the Trailblazers. A little clash of the conferences there. And we'll see you next time. Second half about to get underway in Oklahoma City. So long, folks.
It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
What a game for Tony Parker. 18 points and 2 assists. Seems like he's making everything he looks at.
Automatic, guys, just completely automatic at this point.
Well, you can see it happening. You knew the Thunder were poised for a deep playoff run last year after coming up short to the Mavericks in 2011. They made quick work of them in the first round last year.
On the court for San Antonio.
Volkman showing big man skills.
Is out there with Duncan, and it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Harden Harden gets to Durant. Back to Harden.
Go down, Harden.
Harden's got 10 points. Looking back on that series, Clark, it was a bit of a statement from the Thunder to go out and sweep the defending champions. There are a couple close games in there, but to do it in Dallas, I thought with a Game 4 series clinching win was pretty impressive. I know, Steve, you thought so as well.
Oh, no question. And then, of course, they followed that up by beating the Lakers and then San Antonio before finally losing to Miami in the finals. So you look at
Tony Parker again tonight, 20 points. A couple assists from those points taken.
He dishes it to Ibaka. Rejected by Robinson.
Ibaka gets his own rebound. And
he's got 11.
Well, he brings a lot to the table, Kevin, that's for sure. And what I look to really is his pursuit of the ball. I mean, he gets you so many second chance opportunities because he anticipates so well, and he plays with a kind of fearless aggressiveness.
And when he's on the floor, Steve, he calls the shots for them defensively. He has such a great understanding of his teammates, what they need to be doing, and that becomes contagious.
Under trailing by 5. Now the feed to Westbrook.
unbelievable.
Shoot up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yep, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just drive in there and get an easy bucket.
It's tipped. And now
Durant
on the floor, galloping all by himself.
Ooh.
That's a good punch right there, Clark. Pop up the ball at one end and get beaten on the break at the other.
Yeah, that really hurts. That's painful.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Backing him down.
They have reestablished presence here at home court.
Slam dunk by
David Robinson, though.
This is just great anticipation. The putback jam.
Oh, he had some big time intentions right there.
And those plays will give your team a huge boost.
Timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Eyes on Westbrook right there.
Last year. Kevin Durant, number 1. And, of course, Russell Westbrook.
What an option either one of these two guys gives you because they're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Under trailing by 3. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Dishes it to Durant. Duncan with the block. Pass to Durant. Over Duncan.
Kevin Durant.
Westbrook's got 5 assists tonight. Parker kicks to Ginobili. Kicks to Duncan. And Durant sends it back. Harden outside. He passes to Worthy with the lead pass, and they take the lead. And that's 15 points for Serge Ibaka.
Attacking the paint again and again.
You know, they're getting whatever they want. I mean, 8 straight points coming inside. Money.
Parker kicks to Baldwin.
Baldwin guarded by Durant.
He kicks it to Baldwin. Over Durant. Equity shot is off. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Durant with it.
Durant.
Out by Duncan. No good from Durant. San Antonio trailing here. Parker passes to Butler. There's the block. Ginobili outside. Takes a 3. Good. Ginobili's got 11 points. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
James Worthy left open. And he makes some pay.
Parker dishes to Baldwin. Parker. There's a good screen. Good look. That's good. Parker's got 22.
And what you love about James Harden is his passing ability. You know that he can score, he can shoot with range, and put the ball on the floor, get to the rim. But he's probably the best passer on the team as well, and he also has a great beard.
That one's good. Harden's got 13. Time called here.
James Harden out here.
And James Harden, you said it, Steve, not just a scorer. He really, sees the game.
Yeah, I love that about him. He sees and feels the game. Being in the right position, in the right place, understanding pace and rhythm of the game. And his rush hour handles, boy, I tell you, allow him to do things that very few players can do in the paint.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Perkins comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Jones subbed in for Kevin Durant. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Parker. That's 7 points for Steven Jackson.
So many lead changes. It doesn't seem like either team can hold an advantage for long.
And I'll tell you what, this has been a game of trade and communication between the passer and the receiver that time.
Yeah, the timing and placement were spot on. You're right.
Yeah, with just a smooth finish, too.
Parker with, he's got 22. Here's Blair, takes it up. An easy 2
Go on,
points.
Blair.
And the Spurs lead by 1.
And you can see the strategy has been to take the ball inside here.
That's where you get high percentage looks and draw fouls, Steve. It's a good way to play.
Worthy kicks to Jones. He's against Splitter. Good job. Jones has
Barry
got his
Jones.
best of the game.
And the pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
He feeds it to Joe. To the middle. Parker. Over Westbrook. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Tony Parker tonight.
As well as you're gonna see,
He has been scoring.
67%. Back to Harden. Feeds it to Parker. Rebound San Antonio. And the pass to Ginobili. Unloads from 13. One that drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he just buried the
You know,
defense.
you don't get to the top of the Western Conference without being a
Harden with some moves.
well-lubricated machine, and that's exactly what the Spurs were last year. Extremely efficient in every area, especially their shot selection.
The crew anticipating on when the like
Jackson passes it to Split.
a team.
He's against Perkins. Lets it go from the wing. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got 8 points.
You know, the turnaround jumper, guys, is one of those shots that always just look so good. I mean, it's got that nice, smooth, singular motion. Sweet.
Westbrook passes to Harden. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And Perkins backs in. Moves back up. And it's good on the lead. Perkins got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And that's why you
And
love
that's
this
the
guy.
perfect time that they have him right
On the
now.
offensive boards, it just gets you second chance points.
And Parker, here we go. Westbrook with the steal.
Worthy.
And they're on the break. Worthy kicks to Harden. Stolen by Ginobili. Parker up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Shoots off the step back. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. Oklahoma City trailing. Westbrook gets a screen from Perkins. And here's Harden for 3. That's good. And so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's now 18 points for James Harden. Parker kicks to Splitter. Back to Parker. Blair. Ginobili outside. It's a look. And the jumper falls for him. Ginobili's got 15. The Thunder shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Ginobili and Harden. He dishes it to Jones. Outside Worthy. The feed now to Westbrook. Over Splitter. It's blocked. But they'll get another chance. Worthy kicks to Jones. Dishes it to Harden. Back to Jones. And no mistakes on the way. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
Well done, finishing that one off.
Parker outside. Pass to Blair. He gathers. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Not trip to the line to shoot 2.
And you look at Dewan Blair, just another example of the Spurs finding undervalued talent to add to their roster. He was a second-round pick back in 2009. A lot of teams were scared off because of some knee injuries, but Blair has stayed healthy and been very productive for the Spurs.
And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, you take a look at Dewan Blair, guys. I mean, his rebounding rate has actually dipped 2 seasons in a row now, but his scoring has increased. And as you guys said, for the 37th pick, he was a great get for the Spurs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Machine Thabit, he's checked in for Perkins. Collison comes in for James Worthy. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. All 3 throws good from Blair.
Well, the biggest thing with Blair is his size. You know, he's just a rebounder. He's a screener. He's a guy who can really impose his physical will on the game.
Well, he's got that tremendous scrapping ability as well, guys. And as soon as the ball is loose, ball pops up around him, he just wrestles it away from anyone who's foolish enough to try to get it from him. Jones, no luck.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotation.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
That one goes.
Jerry Neal comes in.
1:33 left here in the third quarter. Harden outside. Kicks to Jones. Gives him the lead pass. Yeah, great opportunity, and he sees it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
There's the pick. Blair dishes to Baldwin. Over the beat. Again, the Spurs go for 2. Thunder trailing by 3. Harden kicks to the beat. Collison. And he drops it in. The offensive rebound.
Well, they could use some more plays like those.
5 points in the game. He kicks to Blake.
Neither team given an inch.
He feeds it to Neal. He passes to Duncan. Sinks that one from the post. Duncan's got 10 points.
Well, they really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
Both coaches doing a good job spreading the players out with each other.
Harden can't hit.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Neal passes to Blake. Goes straight up. A Thunder pull it in.
It's been a struggle for him offensively tonight, and they'd love to have his production out there.
Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies have a home game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Boy, a lot of fans really focused on that matchup for Memphis.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game.
I don't know if they counted that as a rebound, but
Spurs lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Next Monday night, Danny Granger and the Indiana Pacers go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Live from Philadelphia, Hoops Action.
How quick are you gonna get up? How quick
As the fourth quarter gets rolling here, let's check out our Sprite Uncontainable Game. Let's go to Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thanks, guys. Tonight's uncontainable game has been the bench for the Spurs. When you can rely on that second unit for a contribution, it's a huge asset, and they've shown the ability to contribute in bunches off the bench, guys.
Doris, thank you. And what a difference their bench has truly been making here. They really changed up the game.
Well, you know, Kevin, when you have this sort of bench performance, you really throw off the other team's rhythm. You know, you take them out of their normal matchups, all of a sudden the game changes strategically, and I think you, as a team, kind of gain control of the action.
I couldn't agree with you more, Steve. And credit the coaching staff for seeing and seizing the opportunity here. They mixed up assignments, they moved guys around, off and on the floor.
Yes, I agree.
They needed from it.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy.
And now we have a game.
Ready to go for this fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, then there's Hashim Thabit, that's Tavo Cephalosha, and it's Ibaka in the power forward. And the Spurs with possession. They lead by 1. Parker dishes to Green. Feeds it to Robinson. Back to Green. Three-pointer. And good on the basket.
Both of these teams have really stepped it up offensively.
You know what, Steve? They haven't missed a chance, and I think both teams really know what's at stake on every possession here.
Westbrook kicks to Thabit. The pass to Cephalosha. The dish to Westbrook. Over Parker. Rebounded by the Spurs. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Parker kicks to Duncan. Over Ibaka. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. And it's a 6-point Spurs lead.
Smart move with that mismatch he's got.
You know what? That extra advantage sure pays off on the mid-range jumper.
Offensive rebound. Passes it to Cephalosha. The feed to Ibaka. Over Duncan. And there's Ibaka. That's good on the assist from Cephalosha. 15 points for Serge Ibaka. Parker outside. Robinson sets a screen for Parker. Terrific design of the big play. He lays it in. Parker's got 26 points.
Not much resistance for him after that pick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Parker. Westbrook drives in.
No defense. He didn't really need to do the double pump.
Spurs leading by 4. Now Parker. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Here's Parker. That's good.
Tony Parker.
Parker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Again, they attack the hoop from the lane, and it's been really good to them.
Yeah, they're getting whatever they want down there. That's 4 of their last 5 buckets coming in the paint area.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
Well, you know, Tony Parker, ever since he entered the league as a young 19-year-old, one of the real speed merchants. I mean, and now in his 30s, you wonder how much longer he'll have those wheels, but so far, no slowing him down to this point.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, during that break, Coach Scott Brooks had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Worthy kicks to Ibaka. He dishes it to Westbrook.
Oh!
Now we're cooking with gas, partner. My goodness.
A breathtaking display of aerial supremacy, no doubt.
It's almost unfair, guys. I mean, when you can get up that high, that's crazy.
And penetration, really the foundation of Tony Parker's offensive game. A lot of blow-bys in there. He has a
Ginobili almost making it.
finding room and making it work once he gets in the
He
line.
was going to stand up for himself.
And he's got that floating leader that's so difficult to block in the paint. And to me, that's the key to his offensive game. He can get past you, and he can score in a variety of ways in the paint.
One falls for it.
And Manu Ginobili, really one of the top-tier shooting guards this league has to offer and has been for a while. He's hard to find the flaw in his game, whether it's defense, rebounding, scoring, passing. He's a stat sheet stuffer for sure.
Agreed. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Thunder. Spurs also with the sub. Blair's checked in. And Steve, you played a season in San Antonio alongside Manu Ginobili.
I did, Kevin, and I felt like he was one of the great competitors that I've ever seen. He's one of those rare guys who literally does not care if he misses. Nothing seems to faze him. He embraces pressure. He embraces every big shot. And if he misses, it doesn't bother him. He just moves right along. That's what allows him to come through in the clutch.
Parker outside. Over Westbrook. Rejected by Westbrook. Robinson. Here's the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 6.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they got a chance to come back.
The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Parker.
Tony Parker with the spin.
And it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, we're now starting to see them get some high percentage shots in the paint.
Yeah, that's 5 of their last 6 buckets inside the lane, so they're getting really high percentage looks down there.
Again, James Worthy. Worthy's got 4 points this quarter.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. Tell you what, when it comes to hitting shots from the mid-range, they've shown a clear advantage in that area.
Well, it's not the most efficient shot, but you can't argue with the results that we're seeing. They're doing a nice job knocking them down.
Harden kicks to Westbrook. This is Worthy. Back to Westbrook. Over Blair. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from James Worthy. Worthy's got 3 assists tonight.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Here's Blair, and it's San Antonio with another.
The D just letting them go inside with impunity. Way too easy.
That's 10 of their last 12 points now in the paint area.
Harden the best for Worthy. Backs down. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Tony Parker.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
That's good. Parker's got 32 points.
Anytime they've needed a hoop, he's taken over one shot after another. Boy, is he playing well.
Yeah, he's been playing great tonight.
James Worthy on the wing. He got an advantage there off the pit and took it right in.
Came off the screen and did what I call a right now move, right to the rim. The defense had no time to recover.
Spurs leading by 8. San Antonio calls timeout.
He wants to get everybody on the same wavelength. He may change up some things here as well.
Looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Parker kicks to Duncan.
They take it to double digits.
Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Outside Worthy. Over Hoffman. Outside Durant. Buries it down low. Durant's got 23.
They have a little extra mojo going here, a little extra pep in their step, more hustle in this second half. They're doing a much better job in terms of second chance points.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. Robinson. Back to Ginobili. Kicks it to Buckman. Pass to Robinson. He kicks it to Duncan. He feeds it to Parker. Westbrook with the steal. Harden against Duncan. Takes it right up. Harden's shot is good. He's got 20.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Parker kicks the ball. He passes to Duncan. Ginobili. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Thunder trailing by 9. It's Durant with the drive. And the shot is good.
Good thing he showed up today, because without him, this team would be in big trouble.
Parker outside. Stolen by Durant.
Durant with the takeaway.
Feeds to Harden.
Unless the
Now the dish to Westbrook.
actually flew right to him.
Now the pass to Durant. Harden outside. Open look. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
That's a very good high percentage look right there.
Parker kicks to Robinson.
They have a chance.
Perkins on him. Robinson misses. The Thunder shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. Durant kicks to Perkins. Left side Westbrook. Perkins inside. Guarded by Robinson. Perkins with the bucket. And the Spurs with possession.
Mono's 3 has saved the day.
Passes to Robinson. Back to Parker. Ginobili outside. Ginobili left side. Back to Parker. Pass to Duncan. The feed to Baldwin. He dishes it to Ginobili.
And they are allowed to possession it as long as they like.
7 points for the quarter.
He's a guy that'll take it right into the teeth of the defense. A lot of his points come from inside of 5 feet.
Perkins with the screen on Ginobili. Harden dishes to Durant. Again, Spurs leading by 3. It's Parker with the drive. The 10-footer. And the Spurs score again.
Figure out a way to stop this guy this quarter, Kevin.
Serge Ibaka has checked in for Kendrick Perkins. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook with the bucket.
Great execution coming off that inbounds play.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're up by 3. We've got 1:55 left in the game. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Parker drives in. It's scored by Ibaka. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Harden over Ginobili. And Harden gets it to go.
James Harden.
From Ibaka.
They're down by 1 again.
Parker up top. He's covered by Westbrook. Duncan right side. Back to Parker. Over Westbrook. And again, it's Tony Parker. Parker's got
Tony
18
Parker.
just in the second half.
They have no answer for him. He's just putting on a dominant display of offense.
As he asks if he can have a win.
Harden kicks to Durant. Durant off a pick from Ibaka. It's Durant with the drive. Dives for it. Trying to
Worthy
go
goes for the save.
Excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Here's Ginobili. Duncan. Defended by Ibaka. No good from Duncan. Under trailing by 3. Westbrook kicks to Harden. Ibaka, the pass to Westbrook. James Worthy on the wing. The kick out to Westbrook. Dishes it to Ibaka. Whistle blows. That's going to be travel.
Cannot afford to make mistakes like that here in a tight game.
Spurs have possession now.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
Yeah, they need this one to go their way, Kev.
Parker drives in. Beats him in there. Duncan kicks to Parker.